Hi. Welcome to Inference. In this video, I will be talking about how to survive black swan events. Nassim Nicholas Taleb is a scholar, statistician, and author who coined the term black swan to describe unpredictable events that have a significant impact on society. In his book The Black Swan, The Impact of the Highly Improbable, he provides several strategies for surviving black swan events. The first principle that Nassim Nicholas Taleb recommends for surviving black swan events is to embrace uncertainty. According to Taleb, it is important to recognize that the future is inherently unpredictable and that many events are beyond our control. This means that we must be humble in our understanding of the world and be open to the possibility of unexpected events. To embrace uncertainty, we must first acknowledge the limitations of our knowledge. Taleb argues that much of what we think we know is based on incomplete information and faulty assumptions. We must be willing to question our beliefs and be open to new information and perspectives. In addition, we must recognize that randomness and unpredictability play a significant role in our lives. This means that we must be prepared for the unexpected and be willing to adapt to changing circumstances. To embrace uncertainty, we can also learn from the principles of probability theory. This involves recognizing that many events have a range of possible outcomes, each with a certain probability of occurring. By understanding the probabilities of different outcomes, we can better prepare for the future and make informed decisions. Overall, the principle of embracing uncertainty is about recognizing that the future is unpredictable and that we must be humble in our understanding of the world. By doing so, we can better prepare for unexpected events and be more resilient in the face of uncertainty. The second principle that Nassim Nicholas Taleb recommends for surviving black swan events is to be robust. Robustness refers to the ability to withstand shocks and disruptions, and it is an essential characteristic for individuals, businesses, and institutions that want to survive and thrive in an unpredictable world. Taleb argues that robustness can be achieved by building redundancy into our lives, businesses, and institutions. This means having backup systems and resources that can be used in case of emergencies or unexpected events. For example, a robust business might have multiple suppliers for critical inputs, while a robust individual might have a backup plan for transportation in case of a breakdown or traffic jam. In addition, Taleb suggests that we should focus on the prevention of catastrophes rather than their management. This means investing in measures that reduce the likelihood of catastrophic events occurring in the first place. For example, a business might invest in safety procedures to reduce the likelihood of workplace accidents, while an individual might invest in a good quality helmet and other safety gear for sports activities. Another important aspect of robustness is adaptability. This means being able to adjust to changing circumstances and taking advantage of opportunities that arise. A robust business or individual must be flexible and able to pivot quickly in response to unexpected events. Overall, the principle of being robust is about being prepared for the unexpected and building resilience in our lives, businesses, and institutions. By doing so, we can better withstand shocks and disruptions and be better equipped to adapt to changing circumstances. The third principle that Nassim Nicholas Taleb recommends for surviving black swan events is to avoid prediction. Taleb argues that predicting the future is a dangerous pursuit, as it can lead to overconfidence and blind us to the potential for unpredictable events. Instead of predicting the future, Taleb recommends focusing on preparation and resilience. This means investing in measures that reduce the likelihood and impact of catastrophic events. For example, a business might invest in backup systems or insurance to protect against losses in case of unexpected events, while an individual might keep an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses. In addition, Taleb suggests that we should embrace the concept of optionality instead of prediction. Optionality refers to the ability to choose between different paths or outcomes. By investing in options, such as having a diverse portfolio or having multiple backup plans, we can increase our ability to respond to unexpected events and take advantage of opportunities that arise. Another important aspect of avoiding prediction is recognizing the role of luck in our lives. Taleb argues that many events are beyond our control, and that luck plays a significant role in our success or failure. By recognizing the role of luck, we can be more humble in our predictions and avoid overconfidence. Overall, the principle of avoiding prediction is about recognizing the limitations of our knowledge and focusing on preparation and resilience. By doing so, we can be better equipped to adapt to unexpected events and take advantage of opportunities that arise. The fourth principle that Nassim Nicholas Taleb recommends for surviving black swan events is to focus on anti-fragility. Anti-fragility refers to the ability to benefit from disorder and stressors and to become stronger and more resilient as a result. Taleb argues that many systems, whether they be businesses, individuals, or institutions, are fragile, meaning that they are easily damaged or disrupted by unexpected events. Anti-fragile systems, on the other hand, can withstand and even thrive in the face of adversity. To achieve anti-fragility, Taleb recommends focusing on the following. 1. Embrace randomness and disorder. Instead of trying to eliminate uncertainty, embrace it and use it to your advantage. Anti-fragile systems can benefit from the unexpected by being flexible and adaptable. 2. Build redundancy. Similar to the principle of robustness, building redundancy into systems can increase their anti-fragility. By having backup systems and resources, anti-fragile systems can withstand shocks and disruptions and come out stronger. 3. Experimentation and trial and error. Anti-fragile systems can learn from experience and adapt to changing circumstances. This means being open to experimentation and trial and error to find what works best. 4. Avoid centralized control. Centralized control can make systems more fragile, as they are dependent on a single point of failure. Anti-fragile systems are more decentralized and distributed, allowing them to be more resilient and adaptive. Overall, the principle of anti-fragility is about recognizing that unexpected events are inevitable, and instead of trying to eliminate them, embracing them and using them to our advantage. By building redundancy, experimenting, and avoiding centralized control, we can create systems that are not just resilient, but anti-fragile, and able to thrive in the face of uncertainty and stressors. The fifth principle that Nassim Nicholas Taleb recommends for surviving black swan events is to have skin in the game. Skin in the game means having a personal stake in the outcome of a decision or action. Taleb argues that having skin in the game is essential for ensuring accountability and reducing the potential for reckless behavior. When individuals or organizations have a personal stake in the outcome, they are more likely to act responsibly and carefully. Having skin in the game can take many forms. For example, a business owner might have a personal investment in the company's success, while an athlete might have a personal reputation at stake in a competition. In both cases, the individuals have a personal stake in the outcome and are more likely to act responsibly and make decisions that are in their own best interest. Taleb suggests that having skin in the game is particularly important in areas such as finance and politics, where decisions can have far-reaching and unpredictable consequences. In these areas, individuals and organizations that have a personal stake in the outcome are more likely to act responsibly and take a long-term view, rather than engaging in short-term thinking or reckless behavior. Overall, the principle of having skin in the game is about ensuring accountability and responsible behavior. By having a personal stake in the outcome, individuals and organizations are more likely to act in a way that is in their own best interest and the best interest of the broader community. This can help to reduce the potential for catastrophic events and ensure a more stable and resilient society. The sixth principle that Nassim Nicholas Taleb recommends for surviving black swan events is to embrace the barbell strategy. The barbell strategy is a risk management approach that involves combining extreme caution with extreme risk-taking. Taleb argues that many people and organizations take a moderate approach to risk, which can be dangerous in the face of unpredictable events. Instead, he suggests that we should divide our efforts into two distinct areas, one area that involves extremely low-risk activities and another area that involves high-risk activities with potentially high rewards. For example, an investor might put the majority of their portfolio in extremely safe investments, such as gold or silver, while also making a small number of high-risk investments in areas such as cryptocurrencies or technology startups. This approach allows investors to protect themselves against catastrophic losses while also giving them the potential for high returns. Similarly, a business might focus the majority of its efforts on core products or services that have a stable and predictable market, while also investing a small number of resources in experimental or innovative projects with the potential for high rewards. The key to the barbell strategy is to avoid moderate or medium risk activities that are vulnerable to unpredictable events. By focusing on extremely safe or extremely risky activities, individuals and organizations can reduce their vulnerability to black swan events and increase their potential for success. Overall, the principle of the barbell strategy is about balancing caution with risk-taking in a way that minimizes vulnerability to unpredictable events. By focusing on extremely safe and extremely risky activities, individuals and organizations can increase their resilience and potential for success in an unpredictable world. In conclusion, surviving black swan events requires a different approach to risk management than what many people and organizations typically use. Nassim Nicholas Taleb's principles emphasize the importance of recognizing the inevitability of unexpected events and building systems and strategies that can withstand and even benefit from them. The 6 principles include being robust and resilient, avoiding over-reliance on prediction and forecasts, focusing on anti-fragility, having skin in the game, embracing the barbell strategy, and being open to trial and error and experimentation. By following these principles, individuals and organizations can increase their ability to adapt and thrive in an unpredictable and complex world. Rather than trying to predict and control everything, the focus is on building systems that can withstand shocks and even benefit from them. This approach can lead to greater success and resilience in the face of unexpected events, ultimately helping to create a more stable and sustainable society. Alright, folks, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new about how to survive black swan events. If you enjoyed it, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.